Hey guys, Sonya here, some Heroes of the Storm for you. I'm going to be playing this video, or I'm going to be playing Sonya in this video. You can see me over here on the red team. There I am, playing Sonya, and if we take a look at our teams, we have Zeratul, ETC, Vala, Diablo, and Nova versus Jaina, Sonya, Sergeant Hammer, Tyrande, and Nova as well. So I'm going to pause just here for 1 second, give a quick overview of these teams and strengths and weaknesses that I like. Obviously, I know how this game turns out, but I still like to go over, just sometimes for my own benefit, kind of how these teams can work out. It's hard to think about that in the heat of the moment as the game is starting. So we have 3 relatively strong assassins on the enemy team and 2 tanks. No support. ETC can kind of do a support if he decides to build for it. I'm not sure if he will. If you take a look at his talent, the first one is, looks like he's building for damage. And if we take a look at my team, we have 2 decent assassins. A support, it's kind of a vision damage support. Really good potential damage from Sergeant Hammer. And then we have no tank really whatsoever, as I do more damage than I actually do absorb damage. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this works out. If we engage correctly, we can do quite a bit of damage, but if the enemy team engages us in they have much better engagement potential than we do. So we'll have to see there. Both of their initiators are much stronger. We'll have to see how things go. Jaina's been left behind back there as we all ride off into battle. She decides to turn around and come up. So I'm swinging down here to try and get my vision off a little bit. There's Zeratul hanging out on the edge. I believe that ping is going on, and we are going to start off this battle right in a big way. Taylor Swift right there as Nova almost dies immediately. Hollow Clone trying to get a couple of pot shots off. Red team is controlling the fountain. Looks like Vala might get shot right here. ETC overextends, and I believe, no, he uses a power slide to get out of there. He's not going to fall down, but Diablo's going to go down. No, ETC does go down to Nova with one last Frostbolt. Nicely done right there. Nice shot. And red team has taken a pretty substantial lead right here, has control of the map. Vala goes down immediately with an ancient spear to the face. With decent lane control, red is going to be able to take most, if not all, of the coins. There are the 5 top coins. Zeratul already has 2 bottom coins. So it's going to be a pretty close one here with Sergeant Hammer. Maybe she can grab a couple of these. Gets 2 of them to Zeratul's 1. He's probably going to be able to blink out of there and get out of the way. He turns around, and I don't know what is going on here. We have ETC and Diablo trying to engage. Zeratul decides to wisely back out. Sonya turning in a couple of coins right there. And up top, we have Vala and Nova facing just Jaina. She actually has better lane clear than the 2 of them together do. We have a big fight going on here. Looks like ETC is going to go down. One last spear will take him down. Zeratul still has his 3 coins. So there's 4 red on the bottom. Nova's coming down, trying to get that little flank from the side. Whereas Jaina is just taking extra damage from the top. Nice snipe there to try and get Sergeant Hammer, but it wasn't quite enough. Now we have Zeratul as well, but the Whirlwind and Sergeant Hammer coming out for the pushback saves Sonya right there. Jaina pushing the top lane pretty well, getting a couple of shots from the towers coming in on her, and we have Sonya moving, Tyrande, sorry, not Sonya. I am picking up some coins. Want to get that first turn, and since they made the change where all of the experience for killing this town is no longer contained inside of the fort, some of it is contained in each of these towers. Getting that first turn in has become even more critical to this map. So here's Sonya running around with 2 coins. Red team needs 3 more to actually make it work. We have Nova moving around up here. Everyone's kind of playing off a little bit. Most teams have a presence in a lane, or each team has a presence in all 3 lanes. This is what I was attempting to say. Nice stun right there from Tyrande, but it's not going to be enough. And Vala might actually get the kill here on Nova. Not quite going to happen. Both Nova and Jaina should probably back out and go on home. So teams are laning right now for the most part. I think blue is trying to catch back up, close this experience gap that we have going on. And now it is Diablo versus Sergeant Hammer down here. Sonya turning in the last coins that she needs. This is going to be pretty close on. I think Sergeant Hammer's going to win this fight. Diablo's out of his depth. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. But now Sergeant Hammer, unless he gets back around. Oh, Sergeant Hammer goes down too. I actually think Sergeant Hammer would have been okay using her Vampiric Assault if she had been attacking. I think she could have lived. I'm pretty sure she could have lived. Moving is what caused her to die right there. You'll see 400 experience for the red team with each of those shots. And there's one more for this tower, I believe. Is that another 400? Yes, it is. So that gives red a little bit of lead. Not actually that big. Looks like Sonya and Tyrande are going for mercs along the bottom lane. At the same time, Zeratul and ETC are also picking up the giants in the bottom lane. So these mercenaries are going to meet. They probably actually won't end up doing that much damage to each other. But now we have a bit of a lull in the action. Diablo's coming out here, and we have a pretty good push for red coming along the bottom lane. It remains to be seen whether that push will actually accomplish anything, given that we have two giants moving down here as well. Nicely done by Diablo right there to pick up Sonya, put her on the other side of the gate with those 2 coins. Vala goes down, so that is a 1-for-1 trade. Ends up working out pretty well for the red team, taking away those 2 coins now. But looks like Diablo's actually getting pushed way out of position. Sergeant Hammer, there is no more gate there, so she can get back. That Sentinel almost had Diablo. Maybe if he had Pierce, she could have done it. Looks like Zeratul's picking up a couple of coins here on the top. And Tyrande for the red team is picking up these, so they will trade pretty evenly here. 5 coins to 5 coins. Looks like Zeratul has 9 for the blue team already. I'm actually not sure if red is going to get all 5 of these coins. It's going to be pretty close. Tyrande's trying to get out of there. Heals herself up, which is not actually the most effective use of her heal. Looks like Nova picks up all the coins, but she goes down, and ETC's trying to get in too with another 3 right here. Ancient Spear and a nice shot from Tyrande. Gets that, and now I believe red has... They don't quite have it. They need 2 more coins to turn in. Zeratul's being pretty ballsy there with 9 coins on to his name. So we're trying to get something, make something happen. Looks like these giants are pushing the gate. So this actually worked out. This push worked out better for blue than it did for red. In the long one, looks like Zeratul's trying to do something right there. Get a shot off, more or less. So I think Zeratul's coming in now with 9 coins. This might be the this might be the terrible decision. If he loses those, it's huge. He's very, very low, and both teams do have their ultimates. Sonya misses right there. Pretty badly, actually. Looks like Blue Diablo sending off his Apocalypse. But there's Zeratul loses 9 coins. Sonya picks every single one of them up. But do not count out blue yet. Vala has pushed this gate down and is very close to taking that mid fort. This looks like red managed to steal all of the coins that blue was attempting to turn in right there. Both mid forts are very, very low. They're both quite weak. I have 9 coins right there, picking up a couple of more. Vala's picking up a couple on this side. And looks like Jaina wants to take this fort down big time. We have more coins being picked up by ETC and Diablo right here. Looks like they're actually going for the mercs right here. It's going to be... Oh, Sergeant Hammer noticed. I don't know what she could do here. 2-on-1. This is going to be super, super interesting to see what happens. But if she can fire down... It looks like... Oh, no, Diablo! Diablo! Oh! I hate to see that. Up so big old fight going on right here. 4 blue team members and 3 red team. And, man, there's so much going on right here. Looks like Sergeant Hammer actually took out Diablo. And now she took down ETC. So 2v1 there for Sergeant Hammer. And a free merc camp for the blue or for the red team. So that was a bit crazy action here. I think blue decided to try and defend the tower here. Defend the fort. Didn't end up working out in their favor. Red was able to take a couple of kills off there. And then Sergeant Hammer 2v1 against Diablo and ETC. That Vampiric Assault paying off in a big, big way. So we have Jaina fighting here in the middle. She might be able to get it. Nicely done for Jaina. And Diablo, I don't think is going to be able to get the kill off. Maybe Nova will be able to. Nice blizzard there, but I believe Jaina is going to die right here. No! She made it out! The frost! The slow! Oh, the slow. Watch out for the fire. And Diablo tried to fire off his ultimate for that kill. What a waste of an ultimate. Oh my gosh. Jaina makes it out, and Tyrande takes out the top, and Jaina takes out the middle. Great plays by Red to claw their way back into this. Zeratul tried to pick up a few extra coins here. Nice spear right there to finish that off. 15 coins, 5, 7, 22 coins right here for the red team. That is more than enough for a turn-in. They might have enough for 2 turn-ins. Although Tyrande is probably going to go down right here. With Diablo moving in. Nice stun, however. And now Jaina moving in too. With the frost, she might be able to do something. Vala goes down for the blue team as well. Diablo's going to go down here. Runs into the Ring of Frost. And he has... Why did that not go off? Not really sure what that Ring of Frost was doing right there. Didn't actually go off. I'm going to turn in a few coins here. So I do apologize for missing all the action that was going up here. I was kind of entranced by Sergeant Hammer engaging a 2-on-1. And now we have Nova going down as well. And Red Nova here is trying to move out. Zeratul's going to get that kill. Pick up an extra 3 coins. 11 there for Sonya. She gets out of the way before anything too drastic happens. Red does have a 2-level lead at this point. And we have more of a fight going on in the middle. ETC with 3 coins is going to go down for the red team. Zeratul might be able to pick those up. Grabs 2 of them. I thought he was going to get all 3 there for a second. And now we have Diablo moving in. Bottom fort is going to go down for Team Blue, giving Red a little bit more of an edge. Not a whole lot though. I think Tyrande is going to go down here. Jaina tries to slow down the enemy team. Zeratul might get an extra 2 coins right there as well. Picks up those. And now Blue has, well, they don't actually have, let's see. We have 18 coins on Red and 11 coins on Blue. But that is more than enough for Blue to turn in. Vala tries to jump out of the shot, but she can't. Sergeant Hammer fires off a napalm and it interrupts once again. And maybe Red can make something happen if they need to stop this turn in. Blue desperately needs this. Looks like fires off another napalm shot to keep them from turning in, doing a fantastic job bouncing back and forth here by Sergeant Hammer. Sonya jumps in, kills Zeratul for the last, to steal those 7 coins. I think Diablo did get 2 of them, so Sonya got 5 of them. Now she's being chased by 3 members of the blue team trying to get out of there. I believe that was a misclick on the spear. So we just need a whirlwind, and that should be it. If Nova can body block, Blue won't be able to get out of there. Nice stun from Nova. Now we have the larger, maybe Diablo going down here for 5 more coins going into the favor of the red team. I don't know what ETC could try and do here. But this game has been very, very interesting. We have these mercs still pushing along the bottom lane. 1 more coin going in for Tyrande, and now this will be the full turn in for Red. On that one, looks like Vala here is trying to pick up a couple of coins. Maybe Jaina can make something happen with that. She puts on, the Ring of Frost. The Ring of Frost catches Vala right on the edge, and it is over. There's Zeratul. I don't know what he's doing, engaging into this. Now we have Diablo with 2 coins. Sonya should get inside the well. Sonya, get it. No, wait, maybe not. We don't need it. Zeratul trying to blink around. Sonya blinks backwards to get that extra shot off. And now Nova should be able to picks up those 2 coins and gets out of there. Sonya with 8 coins and just a fraction of head. Red Nova goes down. This is a very action-packed game. But this middle is already being assaulted. This is 1,200 experience right here for Team Red. You can see they've almost pushed to a 2-level lead. But there's Sonya having to back out. And if we take a look at our damages, these are probably all over the place. We have 11,000, let's see, 21,000 for Sergeant Hammer, 20,000 for Nova, 20,000 for Nova there. So all the assassins and the damage support doing their jobs quite well. Looks like Tyrande actually takes out Nova at the last second to get that snipe off, prevents that turn-in from happening. And Sergeant Hammer is pushing the top lane nicely with that napalm, putting that down, letting it damage the minions. I don't know if she can get away here from ETC. Not with, the mosh pit. But Jaina gets in there. She might be able to save Hammer. Does indeed save Hammer. She might turn this into our favor. Going from a guaranteed kill for Red to a guaranteed kill for Blue to a 2 kills for Red. Nicely done by Jaina to flip that around. So we need 4 more coins here for the red team to turn in. Looks like Diablo and Zeratul got those coins. That is very risky to try and do. It can be very... it can pay off in a big way. Nicely done there by Zeratul, by Nova putting down the precision strike in the perfect spot to kill Zeratul. And I love Zeratul's body. It doesn't look like he has any bones when he dies. It's a little weird. So there's Sentinel flying down across the map. Looks like blue will get the top chest, red get the bottom chest. Giants are doing an immense amount of damage here for the blue team. Red needs to respond to these. I believe they're trying to get that turn in to happen. Picking up the chest here. Tirana needs to go down there because these giants are preventing any reinforcements from reaching these giants. And it's just not a good strategy at all. Red needs to respond to this desperately. Trying to get those 4 coins there from Nova, but looks like Sonya with the leap will be able to catch Nova, and she just goes flying right there. Her gun comes out of her hand, and she just goes off to her death. 1 more turn in for Red. That's going to take out the mid keep here, and potentially the wall on either one of these. So that's another... The keep is, I believe, 800 experience. We have Diablo going down somewhere. I don't think he's going to make it out of there. With 7 coins, he should make it out. Zeratul tries to... Nova tries to blink, or precision strike Zeratul right there. Not going to happen. So this wall should go down as well, and Red is maintaining their 2-level lead at this point. Jaina gets caught by a stun. I believe that was the power slide stun. And 5 coins are going to go to Team Red right there. Diablo with a ton of coins. Once more, the Ring of Frost does not actually stop ETC. And I think Sergeant Hammer is going to go down here as well, cutting into that Red lead quite drastically. And one thing that Red does need to be very, very careful of, Diablo's finally going to get a turn in for the blue team, is there's 800, 1600, 2400, 3600 experience available here for the blue team to take, and that will even up this game in a really, really big way. So looks like blue is going. They already have the mercs along the bottom lane during their during this barrage of cannonballs, and I believe they may be going for the boss here. They seem to be grouping up for some kind of push or something along the top line. They are going for the boss. That'll be Nova, Diablo, and ETC. If Red could jump this, that would be huge. Helping out with this. So we have Sonya here picking up some mercenaries. It looks like Zeratul's going for the giants on his side, and we have a big old boss going to be coming down here for the blue team. 4 members of the blue team are up here. If the red team had been able to jump this, they definitely could have made something happen there. With the 2 tanks low on health, they probably could have stolen 11 coins and the boss. So a little bit of map awareness there by Team Blue to know that they could take that. A little bit of map failure by Red to move out and stop that. Here's another 800 experience. You can see just how much this game has evened up with that, killing this just mid fort and the wall right here on the bottom. So Sonya gets off a nice area crater. There's Jaina and, or not Jaina, Vala and Nova have nowhere to go. Diablo does manage to pick up a couple of those coins. That top fort goes, and this game is actually evened up in a really big way. Here's 11 coins from Diablo. I don't know what... Sonya might be able to make something happen here, although Diablo pushes her back, and I don't... Oh, the spear's just out of range. That would have been 11 coins more for Sonya. Wisely, she decides to just not give chase, given the blue teams could crash on to Diablo and make it very, very difficult. 5 coins here for Zeratul. Gets baited out by the hollow clone. And then we have, let's see, what is going on now? This game has been completely action-packed, very, very crazy. So if we look at our hero damage, Sergeant Hammer's cleaning house with 33,000. There's nothing really comparable on either side. And we see, is that really 0 healing done by ETC? No. No, we have a big fight going on up here. But looks like Jaina comes up to help peel away ETC and Diablo from that juicy, juicy 10 coins right there on Sonya. And I gotta look at this again. ETC with 0 healing. I'm absolutely astonished. How is that possible? So it looks like Nova actually baited a few attacks out there, and the Starfall is just enough to prevent them from turning in. Diablo's trying to get that turn in right there. off of the edge, and now Sonya's moving in there with 10 coins. It's probably a very bad idea, but the area crater goes off. Diablo blinks out, does a great job of deciding to take the blink there on the last one. Looks like Nova will go down. Sergeant Hammer's probably going to go down here to the Singularity Strike. And wow, this is... Vala goes down too to a snipe from Nova. So that is a 2-player advantage going in favor of red. We are going to need 2 more coins. Chests are up, so I'm going to grab those chests instead of turning in. Probably should turn in more than anything else. Looks like Sonya's going for the top, or not Sonya, Jaina. Can't get my heroes straight here. Is going for this top chest, although ETC is coming in as well. We have a big fight happening. Zeratul still with his 7 coins right there. Jaina with those 3 trying to take them for the red team. Sonya finally gets that turn in, and that is all the coins she needs. So we have a singular or precision strike going off. Diablo blinks out of the way, and taking that blink is actually a brilliant move by him. He can get out of Ring of Frost. He can get out of precision strike. He can get out of the crater. So, oh, Diablo goes down right there to 11 coins though, lost by him. So Tyrande goes down as well to Zeratul in the middle. And then this is going to be huge to see if these 11 coins can stay out. Zeratul's trying to get away, blinks out of the snipe before anything drastic happens. Jaina and Nova need to back out here now. And this damage has been crazy. Blue reinforcements are rolling in. Nova's probably in a terrible position now. Oh, taking that shot was not a good idea. 5 coins away are going to be given right here to the blue team. Vala's having to play defense due to the barrages have taken out most of the blue base. Bottom is still okay for the most part. Here's Jaina trying to move in there, prevent this turn-in from happening. With Blizzard, we'll be able to do just that. Sergeant Hammer with Napalm as well. Long distance attacks for the red team have been the name of the game, preventing a lot of these turn-ins from blue. They have done a very, very nice job controlling the mid for the most part. At least controlling it and not letting red be able to get in there and get those attacks off. Sergeant Hammer does have the increasing range as she stays still. You saw her range increase there just briefly. Now you got blue precision strike going off, and with ETC jumping in here, Jaina's going to die. No, the blink! Oh, the blink from Jaina gets her out of there. I don't know. Oh, the mosh pit is going to get both Sonya and Sergeant Hammer killed right there. Maybe I spoke too soon. Sonya will not die thanks to the starfall coming down. Nice shot by there from Tyrande to get those 2 coins, prevent them from being turned in at least immediately. Looks like Zeratul's going to take out Sonya here. It's going to be pretty close. The last singularity strike does it. 1 more precision strike by Nova, and 11 coins here from Jaina is probably not the best, especially with Zeratul hanging out right here. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad for the red team. Tries to put down a Ring of Frost, but it doesn't actually do anything. 11 coins lost right there for the red team. Maybe if Nova can get these back from Zeratul, he has 17 to turn in. And given where we are at the game, blue has a much, much larger advantage with these turn-ins. They need 8 less coins to start a volley than red does. So this is going to be really, really close to see what red decides to do here. I think they need to start to push. Just contest the turn-in, prevent blue from trying to get those coins in, and just push. Blue is very weak. They have to dedicate basically Vala full-time to defense. If you take a look at her siege damage, you know, it's 100,000 higher than anyone else on her team. Hero damage is actually pretty good for her as well, but Vala basically is dedicated to full-time defense now. There's a shot from Vala as well. Sergeant Hammer firing off those napalm strikes to keep these turn-ins from happening. And that burn actually does prevent the turn-ins from happening. So even three very long-range, almost global ultimates right here. Nice crater right there, but the red team is not moving in on it. Precision strike comes off to kill Sonya right there. I feel if the red team had been a little bit more aggressive in assisting right there, they probably could have gotten a couple of kills and turned this team fight around. Very low health for the blue team all around. Chests are up as well. I believe Diablo's going up there to get the top chest. Maybe ETC goes down here, although his Rockstar aura, but the blink from Jaina does it. Zeratul might be going down here with 19 coins. Oh, Zeratul goes down with 19 right there. That is huge. Although Nova's moving out as well, and the snipe takes out Jaina. So those don't come. Those go right back to the blue team, except for one of them that Tyrande got. But those three might be right there. Crazy back and forth swings in this game. I love it. And then we have Nova moving around. Giants moving across the map for the blue team. They are crawling their way back into this. Just fighting non-stop to prevent Red from getting that turn-in, because if Red gets one turn-in, it's probably the end of the game. Nova right here with her super slow attack speed, attempting to burst or break down this fort. So we have this bottom fort that needs to be saved by blue. I think Nova dies right there. Picks up 2 more coins. Sergeant Hammer just sitting right on top of the turn-in. She knows Nova wants to turn in. But with 3 blue team members dead and the entire, 3 red team members dead and the entire blue team up, they don't even notice Sergeant Hammer's right there. She has to get out of there. 32 coins. That is how many blue has. That is an absurd amount of coins. And now there's nothing that red can do to actually prevent these turn-ins. And given the health of the fortifications for red, this is going to even up the game in a really big way. Vala's down here picking up some knights. Sonya's over here picking up some giants. The golem is up as well, so I'm not sure what Jaina wants to do here. The blue team is crashing on Jaina. 4 of them right here. She's definitely going to die right there. Although Sonya is picking up these giants. Vala's desperately trying to get these knights. I'm not sure why she's having such difficulty at level 34 soloing these knights. But she would have died had she stayed. That is really interesting. Why was that so hard for her to do? If I take a look at her build, what does she have? I'm really not sure why that was so difficult for her, unless she did not take she took Manticore, not Vampiric Assault. That may explain a little bit of it. Looks like blue team is taking the boss up top, so we're going to have to deal with that as the red team. That Starfall misses just barely right there. And the blue team is still walking around with 31, 32, 34 coins. Holy cow. Sonya capitalizes on Vala's mistake right there of thinking she could solo those knights. So we have a big push coming here on the bottom lane. Just Vala to try and defend it. With her multi-shot, she actually can clear this out very, very easily. So I'm going to move in there, try and pressure her back, do more damage than is possible. Red Golem with all of these minions and the towers. Jaina there as well. It probably will not be too large, but this mid fort is going to fall. This might be a 2-fort turn-in for red. It's going to be for blue. It's going to be huge to see what happens right there. Nova has 19 coins to her name, but there's a big push going on, and this is probably a very bad spot, bad spot for Sonya and Tyrande to put themselves in. Although without the blink right there, Nova can't do anything. That is 19 coins that she will drop. 19 coins right there. Unfortunately, Sonya is not able to capitalize on picking those up. And with no members of the red team nearby to capitalize either, that will be a huge loss for red. Looks like Diablo. Oh, Diablo was about to go down, but the Void Prism saves him right there. Napalm shot from Sergeant Hammer tries to get that last kill off, and there are 22, 28, 32 coins for blue still. They have so many coins, but they just can't get there. They can't get to the turn-in to capitalize on having that many coins. As you can see, 16 to 20. So blue has caught up 2 turn-ins in the time it has taken red to even get one. I think Jaina's going to go down right there immediately. I believe the Singularity Strike killed her even after the blink. Sergeant Hammer pushing the bottom here with Nova as well. 11 coins comes out for the red team, and that might be it right there. Nova with 13. That is huge. That is more than half of what red needs to almost ice this game. And Sergeant Hammer now attacking the bottom, and the blue has enough people up to stop this, but they don't have enough. They're not in position. That was super close. Oh, blue had enough people in position to stop that, but they just They were, oh man. They had enough people alive to stop this bottom town from dying. They were just way out of position. Now we have a big fight happening in the middle. If Red can just control the middle for a few minutes, they should be able to win the game. Although with the new shields, this is not gonna, the volley will no longer kill the core from 100 to 0. Sergeant Hammer using her napalm to keep her, to keep it up, keep the blue team off of the turn-in spot. If she can get one more napalm strike, nicely done. Right there with that napalm strike, keeping blue from turning in, and the precision strike as well. Sergeant Hammer being a boss, almost single-handedly pushing blue off of the turn-in. And by single-handedly, I mean absolutely pushing blue off of this turn-in. So unfortunately for her, Zeratul gets in and does get that kill off, so blue will be able to turn in now. 5 to 3 on those kills, so unless red can pull off a kill very, very quickly, this is not going to go well for them. So Nova and Zeratul are trying to poke around, see if they can get, I believe they want to go after the really, really squishy Nova here, and that really juicy 13 coins, although 17 coins here combined between Sonya and Nova. Diablo and ETC are picking up another 5. Jaina is picking up 5 up top as well. So 22 coins now for the red team. That is all they need to turn in. If they can just control the middle without losing too much, they will be able to do it. If red can get a really, really fast kill right here, they can turn this game around in a big way. Forcing Vala out will help that immensely. Zeratul goes down. Nova doesn't actually get, so that evens up this team fight. I don't think blue can actually stop the turn-in from happening now. Jaina's trying to run away. She has 5 coins. She knows that she's very, very squishy. Every coin is invaluable right now. And by that I mean you can't put a value on it. I believe I'm using that word correctly. I don't actually know. So looks like Sonya caught Nova out of position, and one more kill here will make this 5 on 4. I don't know if Sonya's going to get it. Nice seismic slam there to finish it off. And the blue core is under attack. Those shields are going down ever so slightly, but still not able to get that turn in. Nova should probably just go home. Here comes Jaina in with 5 more coins. If we could steal these 6 from Diablo, that would be huge. Nice stun there, but with Vala moving out, we just need to back up. We need to run. Oh, Sonya goes down, gives 4 more coins, puts 4 coins on the ground. Blue team score is still under attack. Almost got Diablo right there, but it wasn't quite enough. But Sergeant Hammer should be able to keep the opposing team back right here. Should be very, very close. Blue does have a slight advantage right now, a slight player advantage. Jaina got 5 of those coins in. Here goes Zeratul down immediately, and that advantage for blue evaporates almost as fast as Zeratul can die. And now I say the advantage is actually to red, as these are the last 2 coins they need. They had exactly 20. That's it. This is going to be super close. I don't think this volley is going to kill the core. With the new improved shields that they added to the core, you can see how slowly those do actually go down. And depending on how many shots we get here, so it's going to be super close. Now it is attacking the core. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. 86, nothing really happening. Sergeant Hammer down here on the bottom, trying to make something happen. Precision strike is going to miss. Core is down to 52%. One more shot with the 18%. Precision strike goes off. The global starfall goes off. 7%. Oh man, red needs just. Does Nova have another precision strike? That is going to be the question right here. Yes, she does. Is it enough? No, 2%. Oh, blue needs to play some serious defense now. They need those shields to come back. But Sergeant Hammer moves in there. One more napalm is going to finish it. And that game comes up right there. Down to that last turn in massive fights over the mid. And if we take a look at our stats, I've got a feeling that hero damage is going to be, actually it's fairly even across the board, all things considered. A little bit higher for the red team, to be expected, with a couple extra kills. And blue here, though, if they could have turned in these 28 coins that they have, see, Vala's siege damage is absolutely insane. 276,000 siege damage. Unfortunately, the vast majority of that siege damage is tied up in minion kills defending these lanes. Defending these 3 lanes when they were being pushed by catapults. So if blue could have done a little bit better job of controlling them, of getting those turn-ins, but I'm going to have to give the MVP of this game to Sergeant Hammer, an absolute boss with that napalm in the mid, preventing those turn-ins from happening. I mean, that 20 coins is one more turn-in for red. That is more than enough to kill both forts and to get a little bit of damage on the core, so there would be nothing left. And then it would just come down to whichever team could win a team fight. So all things considered, very, very good game, very intense. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I hope you guys did as well, and I will see you later.